So this question is about conscious parenting during the chaos. Now, a quick thing about these videos is I try to answer them sort of spontaneously without dwelling too much on them, so it takes me a while to sort of find my way through it. I'm sorry if these videos are long-winded or they take too long to get to the meat of them, but I really don't know where I'm going when I begin them. Staying conscious and being patient as a parent during the chaos. Being present really is the answer. There are many different parenting scenarios, but almost all parenting scenarios involve us being tired and overwhelmed and having a lot of work that we have to do during parenting or after parenting or before parenting. And it's really hard to make time for your kids and to be patient with your kids when they're interrupting you so much. And sometimes I'll overreact and I'll hear my wife coming down very calm and say, "All right, who wants smoothies?" And she has heard me hurting and struggling and has pulled them away. Seeing someone else struggle will make you a better parent. That's what's really helpful about having a partner, but we don't all have the luxury of having a partner. We're just overwhelmed 24/7. So a few weeks ago, I was still in the adjustment period of becoming more the full-time parent. My wife works from home now, usually in another room, and I'm the one doing the potty training and the making sandwiches and stuff like that. And the kids were just like cyclone, just toys are flying everywhere. Everyone's getting hurt and pushing each other down. Well, all right, go get the ice, you know. And I just thought, all right, you're not going to become a monster today. Like every other day, you're not going to become a monster today, though. So I sat and I just breathed. And you do your presence exercise and you just breathe. And you hear it's just noise. When you're really present, it's just noise. It's just loudness. And you can also hear the excitement. For me, when I open my eyes, this life is very serious and real. And when I close my eyes, everything's fine. So it's easy for me to find my presence place now. So I found my presence place where it was just noise and kids having fun. And it wasn't my problem. It's not really my problem. I'm here in case there's an issue. But let them be loud, let them be messy. We'll set a timer for 15 minutes. We'll just let them be loud and crazy for a few minutes. And in that process, right in the middle, probably the second that I sat down and came into presence, some kid got up on me and hit me in the face with a toy. And I was so present that I just felt softness. It wasn't reactive. It was just, oh, that was soft, you know? And that was a nice little reminder to myself, because I don't always remember to be present. Sometimes the ship is sinking and you've got to shovel as fast as you can. You've got to get your bucket out and get this thing floating again. But when I can remember, it's easy to parent when you're present. It's really hard to do when you're trying to send a message, you're trying to work on something, and you keep getting interrupted. Because you don't want to tell your kids that they're less important than your phone, because they don't know what you're doing. They don't know that you're negotiating, your mortgage refinance and it's very serious, or your taxes and you get thrown in jail if you lie on it. They just think phone beats me again. So you want to honor your kids, but you don't want to honor them to a point where you lose your house. One of the things, I mentioned it somewhere else, but one of the things I tell my wife, and I've started telling myself, is when you feel yourself spiraling, to go into the other room and decide, just close your eyes for just a minute, even 30 seconds, go into the other room, say, wait right here, go in the other room, and spend 30 seconds, say, who am I? What kind of parent am I? What kind of parent do I want to be, and what do I stand for? Say, okay, I'm a parent who doesn't scream. Maybe I'm a parent who doesn't yell. I'm a parent who doesn't get upset, okay? And just embody that thing in your isolation. It's kind of like putting on armor, so to speak, and then you walk out and just... There's a, I think it was Neem Karoli Baba who had the story of the young kid who went to the elder, right? He hiked up the mountain to the elder, and he said, what is the meaning of life? I'm ready. And the elder says, yes. But first, go get me a coffee. But don't go to this coffee shop. Go over the Rocky Mountain and go to that coffee shop and fill it to the brim, and then walk back and don't spill a drop. And when you're walking, be careful how you step, that you don't spill that drop, and focus more on the coffee than your steps, right? And so the boy goes down and he's watching the coffee and doesn't spill a drop, and he gets it and he hands it to the guy and he says, congratulations, here's the secret. He says, keep God in your heart at all times like a full cup of coffee, and you don't want to spill a drop. And let that soak in for a second. Your peace, God, holiness, whatever you want to call it, is in your heart. Lock yourself in that room for 30 seconds. Fill your coffee up and go out there and say, I'm not spilling a drop. I'm not losing a drop of this peace and taking it out on my kids, okay? And you will find that, at least for a short period of time, you can do it. You have stopped the snowball, because a lot of this frustration is really a snowball, and at some point it reaches this critical mass and then you just explode, right? So if you can knock the snowball, knock it down in size to something you can just put it in your pocket, then keep denying it the opportunity to build. Escape, come back recharged, escape and come back recharged. And that has helped me immensely, because I don't want to spill my coffee. I want to be happy. I want to be a good parent, and I want my kids to remember good times and not just remember what a jerk I was. So that's, I'm afraid that my video on conscious parenting may only have one tip. But being present, what is a better tip? All right, let's go do this thing. Let's go change diapers and be cool about it, okay?